What's up, everyone? What's good? What's good? What's good? And sorry for the little late start when it comes to with this podcast. Just really had to take care of some family stuff, and especially when it comes to with that. But before I start, talking and everything else, if you guys could hear me, if you guys could see me too, when it comes to with my quality camera and microphone from my computer and everything else. So yeah, when it comes to with that. But hopefully, for those who are watching this live and for those who are watching the replay and skip to the that little intro to, I welcome you guys to another after hour conversation. This is a place for all of us to really just have discussions about anything that you want to talk about. It could be from entertainment, it could be from pop culture. I say like with self care and wellness, relationships, and so much more. So that's funny that you mentioned it. And shout out to all the people who are watching this live and watching the replay. And what's up, Melinda? And funny that you mentioned that. I am sweating in my room right now. So you are on point with that too. So when it comes to with that, I am a little bit glistening, but to each their own too. I'm not trying to make excuses when it comes to with, the reason why I'm late, even though I started at the Pacific time. So when it comes to with that. Yeah, your intuition is on point. It's like, oh, you're hot. Like not like flirting anything, but it's like literally I'm kind of splissing a little bit. So to each their own when it comes to with that. And again, this podcast might be really short today because we're gonna be not only just, reacting to like a different version of Pot de Bloom. So it's gonna be like the real one edition too that people like want to see too. Like certain people want to just like have like an open discussion about it too when it comes to that version of Pop the Balloon. So when it comes to with that, and you guys asked for this too many times previous podcasts, and your wish, and like what Shenron said in Dragon Ball, your wish is granted. So when it comes to with this particular podcast, and after that, when it comes to watching like the latest episode, we can, if anyone wants like a message for today or just like in general, when it comes to for your own healing journey and like for your relationships, that's really cool. If not, I could just wrap it up from there. So thank you. So again, I'm just letting you guys know for anyone who is watching this live and watching the replay. And yeah, it's going to be possibly a really short podcast tonight too. So just letting you guys know about that and everything else. But before I start, I just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the awesome moms out there, whether you're from America, if you're from South America, if you're from Europe, if you're from Africa, Middle East, certain parts of Asia, you name it, Australia especially. So when it comes to all the genuine and awesome moms out there too, especially the ones that take care of their families and hold it down for their partners, and especially for themselves too, to all the single moms out there, happy Mother's Day to all you guys out there too, especially for the ones that are subscribed to my channel as well, and the ones that I've collabed with over the years too, when it comes to with that. So, uh, and it's just like, with Mother's Day, I hope you guys are find a chance to really just enjoy your day and to really just spoil yourself too, if you get a chance, or let your partners spoil you as well, whether it's another man, if it's another woman, or both, whoever that floats your boat in your relationships. That's totally cool. And yeah, when it comes to with that, I just really want to address that and just really, give big shout out to all the moms out there who are really making a difference out there with their careers, with their families, especially for themselves too. So, oh, I understand what you're saying, Linda. It's all good. I understand what you're meant to say. So, no worries, no worries on that part. So, yes, indeed. Without further ado, when it comes to with this particular podcast, and yeah, shout out to all you lovely people out there too who are new to this channel, and for those who are women, and for those who are moms too, awesome moms out there. So when it comes to with that, and again, if you guys are ever want to support this channel, and especially for if you guys like to support content creators who are just genuinely there for the people and want to make a difference, and just for the fun of it too, just always feel free to
Smash
the like button. That really helps with this channel. at any time, especially if you're watching a replay or if you're watching other videos on my channel too. If you learned something from it, if you felt entertained or all the above, feel free. So without further ado, let's get this party started with the pop the balloons. So when it comes to with that, and again, if you guys ever want to check out the original playlist, I created this playlist just like an hour ago. When it comes, not say like an hour ago, but like a few hours ago too. So at least 2 hours ago, I made this playlist. When it comes to with this version of Pop the Balloon by, I believe it's called The Last Talk Show. So I think might be, for me anyways too, the first time watching this, but for anyone who is watching this might be like the second time or the third time too when it comes to with this particular version of Pop the Balloon. So, and again, shout out to the originator, Arlette Molly. That's like the first one that I ever seen with Pop the Balloon. But when it comes to with this version, I just hope Arlette gets her flowers. I hope she gets the credit that she deserves, because she works hard to it for that particular podcast, her and her husband specifically. And just like, for people to give her credit too when it comes to that original idea. So I'm always all about giving credit where credit's due when it comes to with originality and everything else. And yeah, when it comes to with this version of Pop the Balloon, shout out to The Last Talk Show when it comes to with that. And yeah, let's have fun, have an open discussion about it. Feel free to get your snacks, something that cools you off, especially, right now too, when summer's right around the corner. So when it comes to with this particular podcast, just get your self-care supplies, helps you feel cool down, relax, takes your mind off things from the busy schedules that we have too. And let's have an awesome time together too, as a community, as people, as individuals, whether you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're a mom, if you're a dad, grandparent, etc. And let's do this. So here we go. We might watch the latest edition. Let's watch the Atlanta edition too. So here we go. Make sure I will post.
Hi, my name is Carlita. I'm 59 years young, and I'm looking for a real one.
Hey.
Hi, my name is Connie. I'm going to be 70 years old, and I'm looking for a real live one.
Shout out to the
Hi, my name is Jaya. I am 51 years old, and I'm looking for a real adventurous one.
If you guys ever want to watch the playlist,
hey there, my name is EJ Esther James. I'm 62 years old, and I'm looking for someone from between the ages of 52 and 62 who likes to have fun. I'm looking for a real one.
Hi, my name is Juanita. I'm 65, and I'm looking for a real one.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Linda Husser. I am 61 years old, Gemini till I die, and I am looking for a real one.
Don't pop the balloon. The other girls popping. They don't feel like.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of A Real One. I, Pointer, am excited, elated, and ecstatic for what's about to happen today, because I'm making a lot of heroes proud today. I know Usher will be specifically proud because I'm in the A. That is correct. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and it just so happens that I have some queens with me from this lovely area. Ladies, how you doing today? Wonderful. These are our Atlanta goddesses that have decided to come from near and far to venture in this love journey. So I'm excited. Ladies, this is how it's going to work. You have hearts in your hand. Okay, that means you're open for love. You're open to find a real one. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to have single Atlanta kings. Okay, they're going to be coming in one by one. You're going to be able to check them out. You're going to be able to see what they're all about. Now, if you like what you see, and if you like what you hear, you're going to hold on to your heart. Okay, and by the end of the segment, if you've still held on to it, that means that could be a real one connection. But if you don't like what you see and you don't like what you hear, you have a heartbreak device.
So shout out to this guy, The Last Talk Show, for making this version of Hot the Balloon for people in the different demographic. Because with Arlette's versions, it's kind of like when it comes to the age range of people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s too. But like when it comes to with older people, they have like a really chance to find love also. So when it comes to with this particular kind of podcast, it's really cool, especially for people in different backgrounds, demographics, and lifestyles too. So it's really cool. It's very diverse, and I like that stuff too. Just my own opinion. So feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about this too at any time, especially if this is the first time watching this, or the second time, or for the third time too. So when it comes to with that, and to all the people who feel salty about it too, when it comes to with that, and that just if you guys feel a certain way about when it comes to with me or this podcast or anything else, you're more than welcome to just really share your disagreements if that's cool when it comes to this episode. But if you really come at me sideways, I'm going to look at you like this and say something like this.
Shut up, bitch!
Yep. And also like this.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Yeah. And you know what?
And that is a promise.
Yes, true enough. Thanks for pausing. Couldn't hear you. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. So, yeah, my voice is very soothing, and it's not like the loudest voice. So, like, if I take a chance to pause, you probably could hear me, loud and clear. So, this podcast audio is really clear and loud. So when it comes to with that, and that's really cool. So, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Melinda. Shout out to you and your family. Okay, so when it comes to with that and everything else, let's continue with this podcast and let's have some fun today.
Feel free to break your heart. Then I'll walk on down and I'll ask you, what happened? Why'd you break that heart? But like I said, if you hold on to it, that's your real one. And then what happens is we will sponsor your first date, a lovely Sizzler salad bar dinner. Hey, y'all know that salad bar slaps, all right? So, ladies, I'm excited. Are you excited? Beautiful. Well, if that's the case, let's get ready for our first real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our first real one. Well, my first real one, come on in. I'm looking for an Atlanta king. I'm looking for a wonderful gentleman. Come on up.
Come on up.
Sounds like How you doing, kind sir?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing wonderful. Thank you for joining us today. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Vince Mirabili. My age is old enough, and I am an Uber driver.
Very good. Okay, tell us this. What makes you a real one?
My boy.
I guess what makes me...
Hold up. Now, I'm sorry to pause it so early, but like with our Let's version, they say their age, where they're from, their background, their occupation. I know our Let's version sounds like a job interview / like a talk show, dating show, but like with this one is more creative. So I like that. It's really interesting. Feel free to share if you feel a similar way, or if you feel differently about it too. No pressure. But I just, it's just really interesting. So here you go.
The real one is that what I'm looking for in a relationship is, someone I can really spend time with, someone I can talk to. Looks don't matter to me. It's like if we can't talk, if we can't have a real conversation, then what are we doing? Right?
Interesting. Okay. Now you kind of said it, but what are you? So that's what you're looking for in a real one. What makes you a real one?
What makes me a real?
What makes you a catch?
I guess the fact that that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. Anything else? Are you honest? Are you genuine?
I am absolutely honest and genuine. That the number one thing that matters to me is that we can have a conversation. Is that we can be completely open with each other. We're not hiding things. We're not keeping things from each other.
Okay, very interesting. It hasn't happened to you, maybe not, I don't want to say yet, but it hasn't happened. It's a good thing. There's heartbreakers in relationships. There's deal breakers, red flags. What are some things you're not going to tolerate?
I mean, just keeping on theme here, just like if you're keeping secrets mainly, it's like if you, this one might be, this one might get me in some hot water. I don't like makeup. I'm not big on makeup. Yeah, nope, absolutely. Because number one, it gets messy. Like, it's all over your face and stuff. It doesn't yeah.
Oh my.
Hey, no, I know that's not popular. Hey, no, I'm being honest.
Okay, we do appreciate the honesty. We'll find out why those hearts disappeared in a moment. But tell us this for fun. What do you like to do for fun?
I do like to do like local theater and stuff like that. Last year I volunteered at a Renaissance festival. It was very fun.
Okay.
Did some stage combat. Swung a big axe around. It was cool.
Very interesting.
But I work out. I play video games. Just stuff that most other people do.
Very good.
It's
Okay.
like,
We did get just a few broken hearts. Let's walk forward and figure out what happened. So take a step forward with me, and we'll figure out what happened here. Name, age, and why you broke your heart.
Hi, my name is Jaya. I'm 51 years old. And I really liked what you said about communication and being honest, because those are things that are very important to me as well. But I do enjoy wearing makeup from time to time. I don't wear it every day, but I do enjoy it. And I do enjoy maybe sometimes getting messy. So that's why I didn't think it would be a connection.
That's fine. I wouldn't begrudge anyone who's into makeup, but it's like I just don't like it. So
Yes.
Could he have been your type if it wasn't for the makeup comment?
Maybe not.
Okay. Why not?
I usually go for really tall men who are very sure of themselves and probably not into video games at this point.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she seems all right.
All right. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, why you broke your.
Linda Husser, 61. He broke my heart because he could not really definitively say what made him a real one. So for me, that signals that he isn't as.
She probably just, figured it out. Like he wasn't like, either he wasn't truly being genuine and real with himself or towards them when it comes to his intentions to finding a partner, or they sense something else. So when it comes to with that, they probably picked something up that was like a red flag, and to each your own, I guess, too. I don't know any of these people when it comes to with this particular podcast. And since I'm watching this for the first time, this particular version. But like when it comes to just like, just reading like certain cues with certain people, like their posture, their facial expressions and all that. People can really pick up on that, especially energetically. Yeah, that could be it too, Melinda. It could be possibly that. So who knows when it comes to with that? It might be that. I mean, this guy seems all right, but I have nothing against him. I don't know him. Like I just seen him for the first time. So he likes video games and everything else, which is, that's cool. You got your hobbies and all that, what you like and don't like. So definitely for sure. But like when it comes to like picking up cues, and this is what it took me a while to learn. It's just like, like the way people act, with you and towards you too. You can really just pick up on things too, especially how you express yourself. Oh, this is your second time watching this? Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. This is like the first time watching this for me because usually I watch the Arlette versions with you guys just by reacting to it and watching it for the first time. So that's about it. I mean, this is like the first time watching this. I mean, I've seen this like clips before, but like when it comes to with actually watching like a full podcast episode, first time, and which is I like it so far. It's really refreshing, especially with certain podcasts like this, like dating podcasts. When it comes to with the Pop the Balloon, it's just really refreshing to see different versions from different content creators, but also like really giving credit to the original, to the person who or the people who made the original idea of Pop the Balloon. I'm all about that, giving credit where credit's due. So, hey, nothing wrong with video games too. I mean, heck, I play video games every day, but I know when to stop and know when I need to just like call it a break, call it a day, and just really, take some time away from video games and when to just really come back to it in a healthy way, if that makes sense to anyone who's watching this, especially for those who are gamers too, because, shout out to the moms who are gamers out there too. Even if you're a man or a woman, if you're a single person, whether you're a man, if you're a woman, black, white, European, straight or gay, if you're a gamer, if you love to play games, awesome. Shout out to you guys. So what's good, Michelle? What's up? Happy Saturday. Hopefully you are doing well and enjoying your weekend. Hopefully your weekend was productive and and hope your weekend was, fun and productive, basically. So, yes, shout out to all you guys, and shout out to the people who are watching this and dropping by and just watching this too. So, I appreciate you guys for being here. Just if it's for your first time or the second time, third time, whatever, just feel free to say hello if you want to. If you don't want to, you just want to watch from afar, like Batman in the Batcave or something. So that's totally cool. And yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. So enough of me just blabbling and just like talking all in circles and shit. So let's get on with it.
Yes, get over that.
All right, let's do this.
As confident as I would like my men to be. And the makeup thing, as you can see, the face is beat.
It's good. She killed it.
Even though you said you don't like it getting messy, sex can be messy. So are we just supposed to be
a Batcave looking for rocks? What kind of rocks are you talking about? Kryptonite or diamonds or gold or just like chocolate rocks too? So, there's some, that's your specialty, Melinda. If you find some gold, kryptonite, chocolate rocks, holla at your boy. So, especially the gold and that kryptonite too. Not kryptonite. That'd be totally messed up against Superman. But yeah, the gold, I know you probably want to keep that too. But the chocolate ones too, oh hell yeah. But I know you want to keep that for yourself, so that's cool. I'm not a selfish person, so who am I to say? Anyways, let's get back to it.
Be frigid in the bed and not really
put a towel down,
Okay.
Oh.
Well, hello.
Okay.
No. Now, if he hadn't mentioned some of those things, could he be your type?
No.
Okay. Why not?
Hold on a second. Gems and fossils, gold and stone. Okay. I mean, if you want to keep them, I'm just making a joke about it, Melinda. So wherever you find, that's yours to keep. Yeah, did you hear that about the sex part? I was like, oh, I heard that too. Melinda, did y'all hear that? Well, let's see what happens this time. Let's go here. Let's
said he works out.
Why, you don't believe me?
I don't believe him.
Why not?
Never
mind. Is she someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
The makeup.
Oh, okay. I mean, she killed it. Okay, it's just not your type. All right, she looked good to me. All right, let's go forward to this next lovely lady. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Hi, my name is Esther. You call me EJ. I'm 62. And I just popped my balloon because she said about how honest he is, but he wouldn't share his age. I didn't want to share my age, but I did.
You're a real one.
Mm-hmm. I'm a real one.
I want to make people comfortable. I don't want anyone that's not, but you said you're old enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm old enough for, pretty much anything other than, I don't know, retiring.
Okay. And he might be close. I don't know how balling he is. If he had have said his age, could he be your type?
Possibly.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could see it.
Okay. All right. Let's take a step forward to this queen. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Hi, my name is Carlita. I'm 59 years old, and you kind of remind me of my nephew. So I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You're nice looking too, but
thank you.
You're giving nephew vibes to me.
Oh, that's
okay. So if he wasn't giving nephew vibes, he could be your type.
It's a strong. He's giving nephew vibes.
No, too strong. That might be your nephew. Man, who your daddy? Who your mom? I don't know. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, let's take a step forward to this queen. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
My name is Connie. I'll be 70 in August.
She's 70?
I think you're a little young because most men that are confident enough, they would definitely state their age. And I don't want to date someone my son's age. So I just have to skip that one. Yes.
Fair enough.
If he was a little older looking, maybe, and older on the ID, could he be your type?
Possibly, but he has to have that strong confidence to show up for it.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Not particularly. The hair dye is just another form of makeup, to be honest.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's take a step forward to this final queen here. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Let me pause that for him. I know he mentioned that he was into comic books and video games. And like, if he seems like the type of person that goes to conventions, like, like comic conventions, video game conventions. And I've been to my fair share of conventions, back in the day, especially with my mom, God bless her soul. And I've seen like a lot of women wear like beautiful makeup, and it's just like I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you want to express yourself in a creative way. But like when it comes to just like with that particular kind of hairstyle, I know like with certain Black women, they rock that really well. And especially when it comes to with younger women too, like my age, or even just like a little bit younger or older, they really just dye their hair. It could be pink, purple, red, orange. I've seen all the colors of the rainbow, literally, especially in Southern California where I'm from. So when it comes to with that, and it's just like when it comes to with that, it's just like to each their own when it comes to their preferences. That's their thing. But like when it comes to with makeup, and no one should really feel ashamed for just wearing makeup, So when it comes to with that, I know with me personally, like I like a natural look when it comes to with, my attraction towards women, but that's just me. So they don't have to listen to my preferences and all that too. But like when it comes to how you want to express yourself, when it comes to just like wearing makeup, dresses, get your nails done, especially for women too, I fully support that. But like with me, with my preferences, I'm like a hippie kind of type too. So y'all natural look when it comes to with like the nails and hair and all that, but that's totally me. But like at the same time, I like it, just to really just be like well taken care of. That makes sense. So I just put myself out there with my preferences. So they're probably looking at me like, man, you come straight out of a comic book with that shit. So hold on, I'm gonna play a clip again. So where is that?
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
So when it comes to with that, but I just really want to address that. Yeah, you can see that, huh? Yeah, you got a good eye on that too, Melinda. So for sure. So yeah, shout out to all the women out there too who love to express themselves in a creative way, especially the ones who like to wear makeup in a healthy way too. So, but yeah, when it comes to me, I just put myself out there again. So, oh man, I'm such a stinker. Not to put myself down, but I'm just being real with myself too. So, definitely. Anyways, let's continue.
Hey, I'm Juanita. I'm 65, and you're too young for me. You look like my son.
Say he ages well, because he said he's old enough.
I don't think he's old enough for me. I'm 65. No.
But you made it clear you're willing to date an older queen.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Age is no problem for me.
Okay. Could she be your type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see it.
All right. Let's take a step back. I want to scale the horizon of real ones because it looks like all of the hearts were broken. But ladies, he still came out. Can we clap it up for this real one? He came from afar and he, was looking for a real one. Maybe we'll catch you next time. But I'll take that mic and you can head out the way that you came over that way. But ladies, clap it up for him one more time because that's a real one. Thank you so much for coming out. You are awesome. Thank you so much, Con.
The way he's looking at this guy, he just gave him the boot. Like, man, I don't know where you need to go, but you need to get the hell up out of here like this.
Get the fuck out of here!
He just gave him the boot, but not gave him the boot in the most literal way. So, god damn, that was cold, man. Yo, that was crazy, man. You saw that too, Melinda? He was, oh my gosh, he just gave him the boot like this.
Get the fuck out of here!
He didn't say motherfucker, but it's like in his facial expression, it's like, all right, motherfucker, get out of here. So, anyways, let's continue. I thought that was funny.
Fine, sir. Well, if that is the case, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one with my next Atlanta King. Come on in and sing, if possible. If not, just tell us who you are. Hello there, kind sir.
Hello, ladies.
Step back towards me, kind sir. How you doing today?
Yo,
wonderful.
Blade?
Would you tell these queens you're...
My daywalkers here. What's up, Blade? Oh, man, the daywalkers here, man. Yo, my boy. He got the Blade outfit. Looks like he's coming back from Wakanda, my man. Wakanda forever. Yes.
What the fuck are you out of your damn mind?
So yeah, he's got I don't know why he's wearing those shades, but like those shades are just giving me Wesley Snipes vibes too. So he could just take them off, for just, showing respect, looking at people in the eyes and all that. But I like the fit though. I'm not gonna lie. It looks cool, so it's got that, older Blade look too from the Deadpool and Wolverine. So yes, Blade. Daywalker.
The fuck are you out of your damn mind?
Yes, indeed. Definitely. So let's continue to see what happens.
Your name, your age, and what you do.
My name is Mr. Turner, and I'm 64. And I'm in the hospitality industry.
Beautiful. Okay. Would you share with them what makes you a real one?
I'm looking for somebody who I can love. I'm looking for somebody who knows how to be loved. I'm looking for me a grandmother.
Okay. Grandmas know how to love. They really do. Now you shared what are you looking for, but what makes you a real one? What makes you a catch?
I'm real.
Okay.
I'm sincere. I know what I want. I know who I am. I don't want to be with someone who's been where I was. I want someone that can take me to the place
For
where
a
I
second.
need.
Is he performing or is he actually being real? I feel like he's performing. He's like putting on the show or something. I don't know why I'm just getting that vibe with him too. Don't get me wrong. I like the Blade Wakanda look, but I don't know. When it comes to a certain people, you can really just pick it up real quick. I don't know. I could be totally wrong about this. Feel free to share for anyone who's watching this live or watching the replay. Is he like putting on the show or is he actually being genuine and real? So I hope I'm not going to be like that when I'm getting older. I'm just going to continue to be, the same person I am, but I'm not going to put on the show. On the show. Yeah, it's like he's practicing or maybe it's in the game. I think that's both, Michelle. I think it's both. I'm getting that vibe too. I think he's trying to spit some game with those older women, especially black men too, like to spit games. So it's like, and I don't get that too. Like I'm a black man myself, but I always like to be genuine and real. Like if I have nothing to say, I'm just gonna keep it quiet. But if I'll say something, especially from the heart, I'll say it in a genuine way that's not creepy or disrespectful, especially towards women too. It's like, people, I got a good rap for really just being genuine and funny all at the same time. So yeah, I picked that up too, Michelle. Either he wants a relationship or he just wants some booty. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. He wants a pussy or something. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. And disclaimer out there, this podcast, particularly when it comes to with my particular reaction podcast, is for adults only. So if you're under 18, I suggest you to close this right now. But if you're an adult, if you're 20 years old or over, or say 21 years old or over too, or should I say 18 years old or over, you're more than welcome to stay. So just gonna put that disclaimer out there. I don't want to get no trouble from anyone who's a parent, anyone's kids is watching this. I want no smoke whatsoever. So just putting that disclaimer out there. So yeah, Melinda and Michelle, you guys are on point about that too. So let's see what happens with Blade.
To be.
He preaching. He put a little rhyme. He put a little rhythm to it. Okay, very good. Now, as it hasn't happened to you, which is a great thing, but in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are things you don't tolerate?
A woman who does not like dogs. Gotta like dogs. Sorry, ladies.
Okay.
Because me and Dexter, we're a team.
Okay. Gotta love Dexter.
And you must not be a Christian, but have a relationship with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. A relationship.
Ooh, I knew he was a preacher. I could tell. I knew he was preaching. Okay. All right. Okay. Any others? You might just narrow it out like this. You got any other deal breakers?
I just want to be somebody that can love me and I can love them back.
Okay. For the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
There are so many different things. We don't have enough time. I like to travel. I like to sing. I'm an actor. I like to exercise. I just like to laugh.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, we did get a few broken hearts. We still got one left, but I want to figure out why these hearts were broken. So take a step in for me, and we're going to figure out what happened. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
There's one left.
Hello, good sir. My name is Jaya.
Hello.
Hello. I'm 51 years old.
She looks good.
And I liked everything you said. Everything about traveling and having fun and loving the right person the right way and being loved in return. It's two things for me. I'm big on looking people in the eyes.
Yep.
I couldn't see your eyes.
Yo, didn't we just talked about this?
That's better.
Yeah, didn't we just talked about this? Yeah, I was like, why is he wearing the shades? Looking people in the eyes. Didn't we just talked about this? Yeah, she looks really beautiful for 51. Shout out to her. Whatever she's doing for herself, for her health, it's working. And, you know, if she's ever sharing that advice, that'd be really helpful for people too. So definitely, she looks beautiful for 51. Shout out to her. Seriously. Yeah, like we were saying before, Michelle, just looking at people in the eyes. You could wear sunglasses if you have like sun sensitivity and all that, or light sensitivity, but like just to look cool, it's like, I don't know, like only Wesley Snipes or certain people could pull it off because, you know, the iconic kind of roles they play too. But like for like the regular kind of like connecting with people, especially with dating podcasts like this, ain't a good look. I'm just gonna share my opinion about it too. And you guys are more than welcome to disagree if you feel a certain way about it. But yeah, I don't blame you if you pop too, if you're in her position too, Michelle. Yeah, we sure did talk about that. Yeah, man. You know, eye contact is a really good way to just figure people out, even if it's the most difficult thing. Like that's what, like with me, like that has been my, you know, big problem for me. But now I'm more comfortable looking at people in the eyes, even if it's just like it's second nature for me to just look all over the place. But sometimes when I'm engaging in a conversation, it's good to look people in the eyes. But sometimes it can really just be difficult for people, especially for people who have a problem understanding social cues too. But like you can really just train your mind to really just like, okay, just looking at people in the eyes and just really, you know, expressing yourself in a really confident and genuine way. Yo, my partner is here. What's up? Partner in crime. What's up? In the podcast world too, and all you guys too. So what's up, Cecily? What's good? Thank you for being here. Shout out to your spirit's hand. You know, she's the most awesome person around. So cool stuff. Shout out to you, my friend. Hopefully you are having a productive day. Hopefully you are doing well, staying healthy, and living your best lives with, you know, for yourself and for your family and as well. So definitely thank you for being here. And yes, we're watching a different version of Pop the Balloon. This time it's the, you know, one from a real one too, from the last, damn, I forgot his name. So oh, okay. Anyways. Oh, you wear sunglasses too in large crowds? Is it just like to help you with your eye sensitivity or something? I mean, no judgment on your part towards you, my friend. It's just, you know, I'm just asking the reason is for. So okay. That's cool. All right. Cool. Okay. So yeah, if it helps you too, Cecily, that's cool. I'm not gonna judge you. And I will never will judge you too, since you know you're an awesome person. But anyways, let's continue with this episode so far. If you guys like this particular kind of podcast too, if you want to watch it for yourselves at any time, I'll make sure to post a link to it and right now in the chat. So if you guys ever want to check it out, I made the playlist just a few hours ago. And if you want to subscribe to the last, I forgot the name. If you want to subscribe to this, you know, A Real One's podcast too, you're more than welcome to do so. And shout out to him for making this particular version of Pop the Balloon. So, but all credit goes to the original creator, Arlette Amali. So when it comes to with that, and yeah, let's continue.
You're very handsome.
Thank you.
But I'm not a churchgoer. I don't subscribe to organized religion. I am a very spiritual person, but I don't have a relationship like you described.
Okay.
And that was
thank you for being honest.
But yeah, no, I think you'll do well.
She's a real one. She's a real one. If he hadn't mentioned those things, could he be? You said he could be your type.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Is she someone?
Thank you. Yes.
All right. Very good. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Linda Husser, 61. You broke my heart when you started talking about those dogs. I'm allergic to dogs. Literally, I break out in hives.
Oh, that's all of them again?
They seemed like
shit.
That's a deal breaker for you.
Damn.
It really is.
And I respect that. I respect that you have your what you love and what you don't like. I really like that. I do think you could be a little bit, have a little bit more flexibility, but you're 64 and you made it this far. You're nice and chocolate, which is a good thing, but the dogs, if it wasn't for the dogs.
There's all kind of medication you can take. But the only reason that I said that is because the dog fur on me, when I get near you, if you're allergic to the dog, you're going to have a situation. You never even have to see the dog, but he's still on me.
Want to take some medication?
I'm thinking about it.
I can come back because we do heart transplants. We do heart transplants for hearts to come back. So we'll see, but we'll go forward.
Said that. I feel like he kind of fighting for us.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Let's take a step forward. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
EJ, I'm 62, and you broke my heart because of the dog situation too. But I meant to ask, are they large dogs, more than one, or small?
It's one dog. He's 60 pounds. That's my boy. I love him.
And you said that the fur gets all on you?
Well, I mean, he's all in my house, in my car. He's everywhere I go. I exercise with him.
How old is he?
He fell into my lap. He was about to be executed. And I didn't want him. No, he's still a young dog. He's maybe 4.
Oh, he's young. I'm thinking he might be like 15 on his last
No.
Ready for him to go, huh?
Don't kill off Dexter.
It might only be another year.
Could have worked it out.
Right.
All right. If it wasn't for the dog, could he be your type?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're the right.
Oh, okay. I understand. If you feel overwhelmed by large groups, that's understandable too. So, hey, thank you for sharing that too, Cecily, when it comes to with that, why you wear glasses in large crowds. And I understand that. Celebrities used to do that too. Michael Jackson, amongst one of them, wears sunglasses sometimes too, just to avoid large crowds because he gets overwhelmed with all the energy from other people, especially when he does his concerts. So that's understandable right there too. So definitely, for sure, understandable. Just to comment on that too. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this podcast too, especially mine as well, and with the Real Ones version of Pop the Balloons. So yeah, definitely. I forgot the actual guy's name's podcast, so I'll get it right though. Anyways, let's continue.
Right age.
All right, let's take a step forward. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Hi, Carlita, 59.
Hi, Carlita.
Sorry. I mean, you look real good and
Thank
everything. It just wasn't a physical attraction immediately. You came in with your glasses on. We really couldn't see you behind the canvas.
That was part of the game.
I know. Okay. But you're a nice looking man.
Thank you.
Very well put together.
Thank you.
So he could be your type.
Well, absolutely.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, why you broke her heart.
Hi, I'm Connie. I'll be 70. Hi, I'll be 70 in August. You broke my heart because of the dogs. I don't particularly care for dogs. I like other people's dogs, but if you and I were in a relationship, I would have to be at your home at some given time. Yeah. And yeah, that's kind of a deal breaker for me. But you are an attractive man. I love the way you speak. You seem like you have a lot of life in you. So
I do, baby.
Oh my God.
You ready to go?
Yeah, that's probably sorry.
It's okay. Are you allergic to dogs?
No.
Well, he has a kennel. He can stay in his kennel.
Well, yeah.
Are you thinking about a heart transplant too? Man, we got some organ donors coming out today.
He's somebody I think I probably could mesh with very well.
We'll see what happens. I don't want to. I like connections, so we'll see what happens. But let's go to this lovely lady. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Hi, I'm Juanita. I'm 65 years old. And you're in the medical field, so I mean, you're caring.
I am.
But when you walked out with the shades, I wanted to see an eye contact first. So that was a no for me, and I am a Christian, so. Okay.
You see my eyes now.
Okay.
Well, he's a Christian. He's a Christian too, right? Well, you said, not the title, but.
I'm into it. So that's what keeps me going.
That's good. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I'm looking for her that can help me get to where I need to be. Because only God knows where I need to go.
Exactly. He knows our path.
Can help you get to where you need to be.
You're a preacher. Okay.
I'm not a preacher.
I got a Bible for you.
I'm not a preacher.
But you are a well-dressed man. Well-spoken.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Let me just check in with my two queens. Do you want a heart transplant?
It's considerable.
I'm gonna ask maybe one of our wonderful ops to go get a not ops bad, but operator to go get a balloon. But let me ask, do you want a heart transplant?
No, because I don't want Dexter. I don't want to come between you and Dexter.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
And I just respect that you know what you want.
Yeah.
Because so many people out here wishy-washy. You like, look, it's me, the dog, and God. Period.
If you want to be happy, it's me, the dog, and God.
Right on. I feel you. So I'm gonna.
You're content with them. Okay. No, but you want one. All right. Can we go get Aaliyah, would you go grab one? Thank you so much. We're gonna pause. We ain't gonna get too much conversation going yet. But I do like heart transplants, mainly when they're successful. So we'll see if this is gonna be a success. All right, here we go. Take a step down with me. Take a step down. I'm going to do this heart transplant. And since it's just you two, we're not going to rush anything too crazy, but we want to see if a connection can be established. Let me just ask the straight up question. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
Okay. And is he someone that's your type? Okay. Do you have an essential question you'd like to ask him?
The thing about God, I am a churchgoer and I'm into the church. Would that be a real problem?
Why would that be a problem?
Well, because you said somebody that believes, but you indicated you didn't want them to be active.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, that's
I
fine.
need you to be active.
That's fine.
I want you to be in the choir. I want you to just be active.
I think you were saying in terms of the title, Christian, you don't have to have the title, but as long as you have a relationship with Christ.
So many people use that word Christianity and it's wrong.
Okay. That could be debatable. That's something we could.
You have a lot of people that are Christians that hate. You have a lot of Christians.
You have a lot of people that hate. Everybody that say they're Christian ain't the same.
Exactly. That's where I'm coming from.
Okay.
So I'm a true believer in Jesus Christ.
That's great. That's important.
Did you have an essential question for her?
Can you keep up with me?
Oh, yeah. I think I'm a young 70.
I'm on my job just last week. I took over 94,000 steps.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay. Step on over this way. Step on over because I'm about to make this thing a connection. So you're going to be on this side of me. And then I'm just going to ask maybe two final questions. Do you have a final question for this lovely lady?
Do you have any grandchildren?
Yes, I do. I have 3 grandchildren.
Do they live with you?
No, all of them live out of state.
I have 3 grandchildren and I just had a great grandson.
Congratulations.
And I love my grandbabies.
So you do have time though to spend with your significant other.
Yes.
Okay. That's
I'm about to retire.
Okay.
I've been on my job next year for 30 years.
Okay.
Wow. And I want to buy me a Subaru Outback so we can stay on the road.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Do you have a final question for him?
Other than having time for a significant other, I think that's pretty much.
Once I quit.
Okay.
That's why I haven't been successful in a relationship because I'm always working.
Right.
You know, and once I retire from that place,
sky's the limit.
I'm gonna sit back and write books and
Sounds like a plan.
Be with your queen.
And be with
all right. Do both of you feel this could be a real one connection?
I think so.
I think
for these two, we got a real one connection. Hallelujah. Let me take that mic, kind sir, and y'all carefully step off that way. Go play in that first day. Clap it up for him one more time. Oh my goodness. I love to see it. Watch y'all step. Beautiful. All right. Well, if that's the case.
Hey, much respect to the daywalker, man. That's cool.
The fuck are you out of your damn mind?
Oh no. Respect to the daywalker, man. That's beautiful. Shout out to those two.
Let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. We are ready for our next real one with my next Atlanta king. Come on in. Get down on a knee and give a ring, if it leads to that, of course. No, come on in. Oh, no, I was ready for you. Oh, he got a few jokes. Oh, come on in. How you doing?
Good.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. Have been a little more for me. Would you share with us your name, your age, and what you do?
No disrespect.
I am. My name is John Lowe. I'm a retired teacher, and now I do book narrations, and I'm over 50.
Very good. Okay. Would you share with these queens what makes you a real one?
A real.
That wasn't them.
Okay.
That wasn't them.
I don't think it's for me to decide. I think it's for you ladies to decide if I'm the real one, right? That's the reason you're here, right?
Well, what would you say makes you a catch, though? What makes you someone that's even here today?
Well, I do know how to be in a relationship. I was married for 20 years. Mm-hmm. So my wife and my son live down in Florida. So they're not very close, but close enough to keep in touch with each other. So that's all good. So I've been trained, I guess you could say.
Very good. Okay. What are you looking for in a lovely lady and a real one?
That's always something hard to put a finger on. I think, once you go on a 1 to 3 dates, then you can figure out whether you're actually compatible, what you like with each other, what's going on. You talk a lot, you figure out what's going on. I mean, obviously there should be some physical attraction. I mean, if you think the person's not physically attractive, you're obviously not going to do things with them. That's called a friend, not a relationship, right? Obviously, also you about their mind. You should have something in there, and then also about your spirit. So you should have something in there. It doesn't have to be 10 across the boards. No one is 10s across the boards, but it should be compatible.
We got pretty close though. These are, in my eyes, 10s pretty close. Okay. Now it hasn't happened to you, but in relationships there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are some things you're not going to tolerate?
Well, let me catch myself. I wonder why you're saying next, Michelle. I can understand that too. I don't know if to me, he kind of sounds a little wishy-washy, but I give him credit for at least coming up and being on that particular podcast. So I don't know how you guys feel about this one too. The last one was okay. You kind of like wait, swipe left. Goddamn. Hey yo. Oh, shit. To each your own. That's your preference, Michelle. You have every right to, connect with that. So your preference is your preference alone. So, hey, to each your own. Oh shit. What's that? I got out for a second and just joined. Right? Oh my gosh. It's no, this is not a parody. This is like actually an actual dating podcast. So I'm not sure it is a parody, but if it is, it's a very convincing parody too. So what am I missing? Well, you're not missing much. You're just reacting to a different version that Pop the Balloon. So it's kind of like from this version called a real one's version of Pop the Balloon. It's a little bit different from Arlette's. Arlette's more structured and everything else, which is her thing. That's understandable. But this one too, this is different. It's more diverse, basically, because usually you don't see other groups of people from different cultures going to Pop the Balloon. With Arlette's, she has like a particular kind of different demographic when it comes to with her show, which is that's her show. That's understandable, but with the real ones, he's like open to more diverse kind of people to just join his show. So that's a really cool thing too with that one. So I give him credit with that. That's really cool. It's really different and refreshing in my perspective. So swiping left means that yo, oh my goodness.
No. Oh, he tried it.
Oh, you can't make this shit up. Y'all in for a treat tonight. So if you want to laugh and learn something, and especially have a discussion about it, you're in the right place in the right time. So Michelle, you are cooking right now. And same goes to you too, Cecily. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness, let's get on with it.
If you weren't born a woman, you should pop your balloon now. So
these are natural queens. We wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, so that's something that would definitely be a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, let's roll the tape.
Let's see what else is a deal breaker for me. If you don't like the fact that I'm still friends with my ex-wife, not best friends or anything, but we're still friends.
Ooh.
My son and her come up for
friends with you. I mean, I get it, but still, it's like most women wouldn't tolerate that unless they're in a lifestyle or something too. So yeah, pop them up. Yeah, like Michelle said, next. No, next. Yeah. Yo, Michelle and Cecily and oh my gosh, you guys are cooking. Red flag, yeah. Yeah, I heard that. Y'all heard that shit? That's a red flag there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Melinda. He's still attached to her somehow. He just wants to have his cake and eat it too, you know? Yeah. Hopefully all you guys popped your balloons with this guy.
Thanksgiving or Christmas, not both, for holidays, stuff like that. So they're still my family. I was married for 20 years. So they're always going to be in my life somewhat. If you don't like that, you probably should pop your balloon.
Yeah, pop it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm excited to discuss that. Any others, or is that the primary?
That's about it.
Okay. For the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I like to volunteer a lot. I volunteer for good causes, but I also volunteer for beer and wine fest.
Yo, Melinda, you might be onto something on that comment too. So she's on vacation with her son. Yeah. That's a possibility there. I get that she needs co-parenting, but they are having Netflix and shit. I mean, that's a really good question, Michelle. I don't know this guy to really just, when it comes to with that, but again, it's just like, when it comes to with an ex-partner, things get really messy real quick. So it's just like, if you want to date someone new, you got to just let your ex-partner go and just let them know about it too. So yeah, it's, when it comes to with that, just mentioning about like an ex-partner that you're still friends with them, it's like, oh shit, like they were like, hold up, wait a minute. Like they want to no part of that shit whatsoever. Yeah, same here. And next, he'll say you gotta be okay with me. Oh yeah, I got.
Oh no. Oh, he tried it.
Oh, that comment killed me. Oh my god. Give me a minute. I need to get him myself. My gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh, Cecily, you're something else. Queen Pin. She's the queen pin here, ladies and gentlemen. She's something else. She's awesome. Shout out to you, Cecily, aka your spirits. Yo, that was funny as shit. Oh, I share a special tweet.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he tried it.
I can't. Oh Lord. Oh man. Oh man. My stomach. Oh, almost pissed my fucking shorts. Like, sheesh, not a good way to start off. I was thinking the same thing, Cecily. It's like, what a way to start and introduce yourself, man. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised that all their balloons didn't pop at once, honestly. I'm just surprised about that. They still had their balloons until one of them popped them. But Cecily, oh my gosh. My stomach hurt. You keep this up, I'll be going to the bathroom a lot. Almost pissed my shorts. My gosh. You can't make this shit up.
Comic book conventions, anime conventions. I like to keep myself busy, especially on the weekends when I'm not working and doing stuff. Although now that I'm doing book narrations and retired from teaching, I can do the book narrations anytime I want, really. It's just a matter of deadline. Usually it's about a month or 6 weeks. And I just got to figure out time in there to get it done. So.
Okay. When you speak, make sure you keep mic to chin.
Sorry.
I know I'm the same way, but I got to keep it here. All right. Very good. All right. Well, we thank you for sharing that with us. We did get one broken heart, so you're still looking pretty good. Let's take a step forward, though, and figure out what happened with this lovely lady. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Yes. Hello. My name is Jaya.
Jaya.
I'm 51 years old, and I really love that you are friends with your ex.
You know what's funny? And I find this really strange, like, with the previous guy that looked like Blade, like, they'll pop their balloons because of the dog situation or everything else. But like when it comes to with this guy being friends with his ex, most of them kept their balloons. I just find that really interesting. But that's just me just picking that up when it comes to just analyzing certain people's behaviors. I'm not sure if we're living in, I don't know what kind of time, but to each your own, I guess. So I don't know. Do you guys feel that's just strange that most people would react to, and just, you know, when it comes to certain things from certain people, like if they pop their balloon because of someone who's like a pet lover, then they won't pop their balloon because they are still friends with their ex. I don't know. I just find that really interesting. So feel free to share if you felt similar or feel a certain way about it too. So anyways, let's continue.
Because I'm friends with my ex, we're co-parenting very well. So that's very important.
Definitely times are changing, and I've noticed that too, especially with me just as I'm getting older. So yeah, definitely times are changing for sure. And in a particular way. So definitely. You're right about that, Melinda. Shout out to you.
Especially if there are children involved. So I like that. But I am also, I am big in the LGBTQ community.
Okay.
Was born a woman, but I have friends that were not. And I'm big with my friends, and I just don't want any uncomfortable, situations when I'm around my friends. I don't want to have to explain, pronouns, and things like that. If you're not comfortable with, I guess, trans people in general.
Oh, I'm not comfortable, not uncomfortable with trans people. I have friends that are trans people. Okay. I go to the Atlanta Eagle lots of times before it moved. I've been there since then. I have no problem being a totally gay club. That doesn't bother me at all.
Okay.
I just don't want to date someone who's
that's a relationship.
Yeah.
No, that's understood.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I broke my brother. Yeah. So.
Since he clarified, but you're content with your heartbreak?
I'm content, yes.
Okay.
Also, the height thing is.
Okay. I was going to ask, could he be your type?
Yes, best for the height, probably not.
Okay. If he was a little taller.
I am short.
It's like maybe.
Short kings get the W. You've seen that episode, friends. You've seen that episode. Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Again, until you get to 1 to 3 dates, it's kind of hard to tell someone's your type. Physically, she's attractive.
Yes. So when we ask that question, we're just talking about the aesthetic as you see, some of the things they may say. But very good. Thank you for that. Oh, Okay. Let's take a step forward. We just got a fresh heartbreak. Name, age, and why you broke it.
Linda Husser, 61. Because I broke it because you don't seem to know what you want. He asked a very direct question, and it's like, oh, until we go on 1 to 3 dates, we won't know. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to change how you are, but that just lets me know that I can see us at a restaurant and I'm like, oh, so what do you want? Oh, what do you want? What do you want? What? No, at some point you got to know what you want.
At a restaurant, I would order from the menu. I'd know what I want. But
okay.
If he seemed more content on what he wanted, could he be your type?
No.
Okay. Why not?
Because honestly, the height. But I wasn't going to lead with that.
Okay. No, that's fine. You have.
I wanted to give him a chance. Okay. But then it's the wishy-washy that's kind of.
Okay. Okay. Could she be someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. Why not?
Demeanor.
Okay.
I just don't get the correct demeanor from her.
Okay, understood. Let's take a step back. You still have 3 hearts remaining. Okay, so you're still looking pretty good. All right, so they want to get to know a little bit more about you, I'm sure. Let's go for some of these direct questions. You said you've been married before. Would you want to get married again?
I mean, you have to find the right person before you get married. I think some people try to put the cart before the horse, and I think that's wrong.
Yeah. So if it was a real one, everything's
find the right person, everything's checking off. Yes, I'll get married again.
Okay. I do have to ask this because some of you know about this one special guest. Do you want to have more children?
I think that's more of a woman issue. I think it might become more of a problem with an older woman. My ex-wife is 8 years older than I am.
Okay.
But to be perfectly honest, since I've been in Georgia, all the girls I've dated have been younger than me.
Okay.
Yeah, Pop there.
Okay. That's always a good question. Let's take it on down and figure out what happened downtown. Let's go to this lovely lady. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Hi, my name is Carlita. I'm 59. I love kids. We can always adopt. You're just making it seem that kids are out the question. So, I mean,
that's what I said. But okay.
I'm lost there too, Michelle. It's like, what does he mean by that? So let's continue to see where it goes. But when he said that, I was like, huh? What do you mean by that? So from my perspective as a man, I was like, like there's adoption. You could adopt kids and all that if you want to have more kids, or people who are single and don't have kids too. So, but I can't comment on that because I'm not a parent too. So, but yeah, same here. It caught me off guard too. Definitely. And I'm a man saying this too. So definitely for sure.
Well, I think I'm saying biological. Do you want to have more children of your own?
I have no problem having more children of my own.
Okay, but you're saying
the woman is physically capable, and
right,
also, which is sometimes if you date an older woman, they may not be able to have their own kids.
So I think he's saying, do you want more children?
Well, I can't have any, but sure, why not?
Okay. Could he be your type?
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah.
All right. Man, it could have been. But let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
I'm Juanita. I'm 65, and I don't want any more children, but you didn't necessarily say you don't want any either.
Yeah, I did.
You got your 20. Yeah, that's kind of way I took that.
Yeah.
And then I really wanted your age.
What is that?
Okay. A little bit older.
Okay. Interesting. Could he be your type though, if other things had worked?
He could have been, yeah.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a step back because you do have 1 heart remaining. You have 1 queen left in this world of real ones. Now, I don't want to rush anything, but I do want to establish some things. So tell us your name, your age, and why you still have a heart.
My name is Esther, EJ. I'm 62, and I still have a heart because he seems like a nice guy, had a nice personality. I enjoyed hearing this conversation. So,
beautiful. Thank you. Do you have an essential question for her?
An essential question. If you had to plan the first date, what would it be?
Anything that I want?
Just pretend we're both rich and we have all the money in the world.
I like to take a trip to Belize.
Belize. Okay, why Belize?
State.
If we're both rich, we can do whatever we want. We can do whatever you do, damn it.
Anything I want. So I'll take a trip to Belize. I want to scope out some real estate because I'm thinking in this climate that I might need to move to the Caribbean, Central, South America.
Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of rough around here. So that's a place I want to go visit. A few of my friends have gone. I'm interested in going there and seeing some real estate.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So you have a passport?
I have a passport on deck. It's ready to go.
Okay, good.
Do you have a question for him?
Okay. So you only have the one child?
I only have one son.
You have any grandchildren? Do you have any relatives in Atlanta? Or
No, I moved. Well, yes, I moved here in 2017, so I'm not a Georgia native.
Okay.
My parents moved up here in 2019, so my parents are up here. My stepdad and my mom.
Okay. That's like, just wanted to get your family history, like as far as in Atlanta area,
Yeah.
So, and what do you like to do? You told me a little bit that you like to volunteer a lot.
Yeah,
for
good causes, like food banks, things like that, but also beer, wine festivals, the Ren Fair, comic book conventions. I'm a little bit of a nerdy guy. So comic book conventions, anime conventions, I like to go out.
I knew it. I knew he was
like
a comic guy.
Staying home is kind of usually a problem, I think.
Okay.
You like to go out and about?
Go out and about, yeah.
Okay. I don't want to rush it.
Person, are you sociable? Did you like to go out and
about?
about?
I heard another popular.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Say occasionally I can be shy. I regress back to when I was like 10 occasionally, but most of the time I'm pretty outgoing, yes.
Okay. Are you 420 friendly?
Yeah, I saw that too. I heard that too, Michelle. And like when it comes to with her dreams moving to the Caribbean, that's beautiful. So hey, shout out to her. She wants to pursue her goals with that. Who are we to stop her from just pursuing her dreams? So that's beautiful. But if he feels a certain way about it, he just gotta just, get on with it, So hey, teach your own. So like if he feels a certain way about that, it's like get on with it. Man.
Get on with it!
So yeah, definitely for sure. Yeah, but hey, she wants to pursue her dreams. Hey, who are we to stop her? So she has my support on that. Especially if she's doing it from a healthy space to help people and all that. So that's cool.
420 friendly. I do not smoke, but I have no problem with other people smoking as long as like in my car.
Okay.
You do a little sticky icky wee?
I do.
Snoop Dogg would be proud. If we have I don't want to rush it, but if we don't feel we have any other questions for each other, we could possibly, sponsor your first date. Any other questions between you two lovely people?
I mean, if they're sponsored first date, I say let's go for it.
Let's go.
Oh, step on over this way. I'm going to just ask a final question. So step over there. Okay, perfect right here. And you're perfect right here. All right, my final question for you two. Do you feel this could be a real one connection?
It could possibly be a real one connection.
It's always possible.
Clap it up for these two. We got a real one connection. Whoa, very good. All right, right here in the A.
How do you guys feel about this connection? I don't know. I mean, if they can make it work, more props to them, but I'm unsure about it. I'm kind of 50-50. So you guys could, share your own feelings and thoughts about that too. So, hey, kudos to them if it makes it work. If they make it work, that's cool. So, hey, cool stuff.
So I'm going to take this mic, very good, and your heart goes on that way. So escort your lovely lady off, and y'all go plan that first date. Clap it up for them. I don't know about Belize. I ain't sponsoring Belize now. My budget don't allow all that. But I'll take care of something. All right, let's get ready for our next real one. Let's get ready. I am ready for my next king. Come on in. Hello there, kind sir. How you doing? Welcome to this wonderful. Step in a little more for me. Don't be too shy, and then step up a little to the front. Very good.
Good to see you. What's good? How are you doing? Shout out to you. Hopefully you are doing well and having an awesome weekend. And yes, there you are. We were just talking about you earlier. And, when we were just mentioning you, probably just sensed like, oh, are they talking about me? See what's going on? So, yeah, it's good to see you, Kay. And hopefully you are doing well and having an awesome weekend and living your best life and everything else. So we're watching Pop the Balloon, but this time is a real one's version too. So like when it comes to with your requests from just watching this particular kind of episode. So if you ever want to just check it out for yourself in the future, or if you want to watch it again too, without my commentary, and especially for anyone who's just watching this for the first time and watching a replay too, feel free to check out, the playlist that I made too. So with all the episodes that a real one version of Pop the Balloon that I found too, I made like a fun playlist for you guys to just save and all that. So hopefully this playlist is helpful too. Oh, no worries. I understand if you're busy. So no worries. It reminds me of Kip from Nickelodeon. Napoleon Dynamite. She's gonna have him some chains. Oh, I think I've seen that before, Kip. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from with that. That's for sure. Definitely, he's definitely gonna be like Kip. Possibly, he knows. So, anyways, let's see what this awesome dude is all about. So here we go.
Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Malachi. My name is Malachi. 69 years old last month. Thank God.
Oh, okay.
A retired U.S. Navy combat veteran.
Very good.
20 years.
20 years. Thank you for your service. Thank you so much. Would you share with these lovely ladies what makes you a real one?
Well, I'm real because I'm down to earth. I'm realistic, and I have a good personality, and I enjoy having a good time. I enjoy good food, good women, good pleasure, family, whatever it takes. I'm here for you.
Beautiful. Okay. Would you share with them what are you looking for in a real one?
Okay, looking for a woman that is real, that is down to earth, also got a good personality, like to have fun, and don't have a whole lot of drama going on. Also, I'm a family person. Also, if you got family, that's good. They can come in and join in too.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I do like dogs, but if we go on a date, keep the dog at home.
Very good. Very good. Now, I do want to go to it. You kind of said drama. What do you mean by some of the drama?
Well, every time we talk, have a conversation, everything I mention is something wrong with or arguing and so forth. Don't try to, argue and so forth. Keep things on the positive. And if it's something that you disagree with or something, bring in a positive attribute that'll help that conversation, bring it along. We can move on to bigger and better things that we can enjoy each other better instead of having that drama.
That's good.
I like waking up in the morning having drama.
Very good. I understand that. It hasn't happened to you, but in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are some things you don't tolerate?
Well, drama, of course, but smoking. I'm not a smoker, and I don't like kissing the ashtray. So if we're going to kiss, we got to have fresh breath.
Now, when you say smoke, do you just mean cigarettes or the devil's lettuce?
Oh yeah, it seems like
that too, but smoking is one. But
the cigarettes.
You do when I'm not around you. But I have a good smell, a good sense of humor. I can pick up on that. So if you got it on you, I can smell it.
Okay. Any others besides smoking? Are you okay with a drinker?
Yeah, you can have a drink or two, but don't be an alcoholic. Whereas every time that we go somewhere, you can have a drink, and I say, don't drink. Oh, you can't tell me what to do. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, I see some. They're postulating. She was analyzing it. She was like, okay, X plus Y. Okay.
You've been there before.
Right. Very good. Now, for the fun of it, kind sir, what do you like to do for fun?
Oh, well, I'm a 4th degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Wow.
So I like working out.
Go ahead, brother.
I like to travel. I like good music. I like good food. And whatever else that you like to try, we can try it. I like playing pool. Want to go to the park, have a picnic, ride the bike, whatever it takes.
Beautiful. Okay. You don't have any broken hearts. So you're looking really good as of right now. I bet they want to get to know a little bit more about you. So let's go a little deeper. Let's go for some of the questions that makes this show the best.
All right.
Have you ever been married?
Yes, I've been married once.
Okay.
I'm divorced.
Dare I ask, why did that not see till death do you part?
Well, sometimes things happen in life and you had to move on, pick up the pieces and move on. Life doesn't stop there.
Okay.
Pretty much. That's make a long story short.
Okay. Would you like to be married again?
Haven't thought about it. But if it comes, then it happens, but I'm not going to say meet me today and marry me tomorrow either.
Right. Got to get to know a real one.
Got to get to know a person.
Exactly. Do you have children?
Yes, I do.
Okay. They might want to know how many.
I had 2. Both my sons are grown.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to ask. Do you want more children?
No.
Okay. No. All right. Yeah. We had a 76-year-old that was looking to start for the first time. He's a great guy. But at any rate, you know what? I'm going to see if you have an essential question for them because it's a real 1, not a real 4. So we do have to narrow it down pretty soon.
All right.
Do you have a question we could walk through and ask each of them?
Okay. What are you looking for in a man? And how long is the longest relationship that you were in? And why did it stop?
Okay, we'll stop. We'll start at one question.
Okay.
I'll try to remember those. But
I didn't see that as much with this guy, Kay, but I understand if you feel a certain way about that and just notice things I didn't notice. But like when it comes to him making eye contact, sometimes too it could be difficult for people, but at the same time, he was looking at them for a couple of split seconds and then he was looking down. But that's how most people would, talk to nowadays too. I usually do that too when it comes to looking people in the eyes, but then at the same time, when I'm thinking about certain things, I tend to look up or look down or trying to like gather my thoughts. So understandable, but he seems to really just express himself. He seems like a cool dude and a really powerful one too. So thank you for your service, brother, and especially when it comes to him just staying in shape, just being a martial artist. That's really cool. So when it comes to with that, I don't know. So yeah, he was for quite some time too, a little bit, but not a lot. Right. Yeah, you notice that too, huh? Yeah, he does that here and there. But who are we to judge, though? But he seems like a cool dude, though. But anyways, let's continue.
Take a step forward with me so you can look them in the eye, how lovely they are. Name, age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Hello, my name is Jaya. I am 51 years old. And what I'm looking for is somebody who is adventurous and kind and generous, not just with resource, but with your time and your love and very kind. Integrity, big on integrity. My longest relationship lasted 8 years. I was married to a combat veteran.
Oh,
well.
Yes. We co-parent well, but yeah, like you say, life happens, and unfortunately, we did not make it.
Okay.
All right. Let's. And then he did have another. Well, we'll start with that question first because that's a really well-rounded answer. Name, age, and what are you looking for in a brother?
Linda Husser, 61. I'm looking for someone who is flexible. I'm not ready to pop the balloon. But when you said we can't have a drink every time we go out, if we go out to dinner, I like having
I didn't mean it that
margarita.
way.
But that's what you said?
Every time you get together, you sit down, I got to have a drink. Go in the bathroom, come back out, got to have a drink.
Oh, okay.
That.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
No, I didn't. That's why we're clarifying that. Yes. Because I do like margaritas.
Oh, okay.
I like lemon drops.
Right.
I like all of that. And every time we go out, I'm going to have one.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Every single time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify.
I put some lemon in there for you.
Oh, that's a gentleman right there. Gentleman. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady. Name, age, and what are you looking for in a king?
Hi, I'm Carlita. I'm 59 years old. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
I'm also a veteran as well.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Thank you for your
welcome.
I didn't know. I didn't know either.
Okay. I'm looking for someone who's honest. I like to have fun, drama free, because I understand the stuff about the drama because I don't got time. And yeah, I'm just easygoing, family oriented. You know, do you have grandkids?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I have grandkids too. So
Turn a little that way.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Last one more time. Ask your question one more time.
do you have grandkids?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay. Great. Yeah.
Let's take a step forward to our last queen here. Name, age, and what are you looking for in a man?
I'm Juanita, and I'm 65 years old, and I'm still working. So 4 more years and I retire. And I'm looking for honest, talk to me, not text me. And we have dinner together, things like that. But the texting, I need to hear your voice. That lets me know what you're really thinking about.
That's good. That's good. All right. You're going to have to, let that sizzle in your spirit. You got to let it marinate. But what I am going to do is hand you something that I normally ask guests, but we're getting better because I have one. I'm going to give you a heartbreaking device, okay? You're going to have to determine. I'm just going to make you break one heart. And I hate to do that to you, but you got to make a decision. You heard them. You got to make eye contact. You see, they're all lovely. I pick them well. But you do have to make a decision and break one heart.
Oh.
Do your thing. I will follow in the back. Have the Jeopardy thing. Okay. Let's stand right here. Now, you had your heart not broken. Tell us why.
Well, he seemed like a nice gentleman, very calm, mature.
Good. Tell us why you broke it.
That's hard. This process elimination is kind of hard there. And I just followed my mind. It's just...
Okay. You can't think of any underlying. That's just the way it goes. Okay.
Yeah,
could she be someone that's your type though?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I couldn't take all 4 of them.
Right. I know. It's a real one. That's the name of the show. I wish I could, but
I know.
All right.
I had to make a move.
Had to make a move. A, B, C, D. You just circle. Okay. All right. I get it. I get it. So we have 3 hearts remaining then. So we are going to go deeper. I'm going to throw it to the ladies. Queens, do you have a question for this gentleman?
Let me see if I can answer your question, Kate. I think he probably said he was in his 60s or 50s. I think he said 60s, but I could be totally wrong. I kind of saw it, but I think I kind of like went away too. Or probably he's older than his 70s too. So I think he's probably in his 70s. 69? Okay, yeah, thank you. I knew he probably said his age. So, okay, thank you for clarifying that, Michelle. So thank you for that. So he's probably he said in his late 60s and going to be early 70s too. So yeah, shout out to him. He seems like a cool dude. Shout out to you, sir. Definitely.
Wonderful. Take a step forward with me. What's your question?
How do you feel about therapy?
What type of therapy?
You said you were a 20-year combat veteran.
Yeah.
Did you go overseas?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Did you ever go to therapy?
No.
Okay. How would you feel about going to therapy?
If I need it, but are you a good therapist?
Yes, that's in the eye of the beholder.
Okay.
But no, I'm a big believer in therapy, not just for veterans, but I think everybody should actually have access to it and go, because mental health is just as important as physical health. So yeah. So yeah, that's something I would be important for me.
You would be open to going to therapy?
Well, I can't say that right now because I don't believe I have an issue, but you want to sit and talk and go over some things, but I can't really commit to that right now because it's kind of hard to say, yeah, let's go to therapy,
Okay. That's a heartbreaker for you. Okay. Now you were holding on for a minute. So is he someone that's your type?
I think he's very well-spoken, well-rounded. I like everything he said. I too love to travel and have fun and go out and do all the things. So potentially, yes.
Okay.
Very good. We got two. Let's take a step back. We got two hearts remaining. Okay. Unless either of two of you queens have a question. Okay. Take a step forward with me. What is your question?
What made you want to come on this show?
Well, I knew you was going to be here.
That's the perfect answer. That ain't even the right answer. That's the perfect answer, but okay.
What else could I say?
I love not only that answer, but I love that you're spontaneous, you're quick on your feet. Even though you're 69 and somebody else might say you're too old, I like that you still have that youthfulness, that vivaciousness. You're in shape. I love this right here. I don't know what they call that, but that looks real nice. Yeah.
It's got gray in it though.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. And I that was just the perfect answer.
Oh, thank you.
It really was.
Did you have a question down there, Queen? All right, let's take a step forward.
Something easy. Do you have pets?
No, I don't.
What about cats? Do you like cats?
Not as much as dogs, but I'm not a cat person.
Not just a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Meow.
Oh, that sounded like a
Meow.
shot.
You were holding on to that heart. Tell us why.
He's a nice looking gentleman. Very nice.
Understandable though. Understandable.
So you can't do just a little kitty, just a
Well, she can go meow. I'd be all right.
I get it. I get you. She's a lovely lady. But she's someone that's your type. All right. Well, we got one heart left. I don't want to rush anything too crazy, but let's see what happens. You knew she would be here, so you might already feel a connection. But I'm gonna do my job just a little more. Do you have an essential question for him?
Do you like me?
Of course.
All right, that's it.
That's it for you. Do you have a question for her? Let me ask this, just so the fans may wonder, where would you take this lovely lady on a first date?
Well, we'll go out to the park, possibly have a picnic or get on the bike, ride the bike, get a little fresh air and let the wind blow through your hair and just wind blow through mine.
So you're not against wigs?
No.
So you just down for everything?
Yeah, I mean, looks good on you.
I mean, you're beautiful.
Thank you. Are you a Gemini?
No. Aries.
Okay. So you having a birthday this month?
Last month.
Okay. Shout out to all the Aries people out there. Aries and Gemini, I think they kind of go well together, right? To all the astrologist lovers out there and any astrologist enthusiasts out there too, feel free to comment when it comes to the astrology signs, because you can talk all about that in this chat too. So when it comes to with that, I'm an Aries too. Like if you guys didn't know, born April 12th, 1988. So it's like, hey, I'm still young, but I'm not getting younger. So it's like, hey, I'm an Aries too. Aries gang over here. So shout out to all my Aries fans out there. And to all the Geminis too. I dated a Gemini too, who's an older woman. It was all right. Nothing against her, but it was just it's like a weird story too. I probably shared this before on previous podcasts a few years ago. So when it comes to with that, but yeah, they did really hit it off. They got a connection there too. I agree with that, Kay, 100%. Good eyes there. That is a good question. I think I'm not sure if that's his actual hairstyle or if it's a wig, but if so, I mean, more power to him, to each their own, I guess. So, I mean, it's just, I can't, because, most Black folks could rock any kind of hairstyle. So, it's a possibility. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. That's a good question, Cecily. I'm curious about that as well. I mean, to each their own, I guess, if he is. I mean, as long as it doesn't mess up his scalp. But yeah, for sure. That is a really good question.
Last month.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
You'll discuss that on the first date. You'll discuss it on the first date. Take a step over with me.
Yeah, I understand that. And I can see your perspective on that, Cecily. It's just like if he's acting like a certain way that's just not authentic, it's just like comes off really kind of like, kind of different when it comes to with that. But I can understand your perspective about that too, because authenticity is, people love that. And if it's like something that's not authentic and it's like you're trying to be like, yeah, it sounds kind of corny, no disrespect to him, but yeah, definitely. I can understand where you're coming from that perspective. So you never seen him without the hair? Yeah, that is a good question. That is a good question, though, Cecily. Now you think about it. Yeah, especially for anyone who watches this particular podcast regularly. Is that his actual hairstyle, or is it just like a man wig or something, or man weave, or whatever you want to call it nowadays? I'm not sure. I'm trying to be respectful for anyone who does wear those kind of particular kind of like wigs too. So, that is a good question. Interesting.
Me, Auntie Linda, take a step over. We're going to find out. Let me just ask my final question. I think I know the answer. Do both of you feel this could be a real one connection?
I do.
Clap it up for them. We got a real one connection right here in Atlanta. I'm going to take that mic. Thank you so much, Esco. And I'll even take the heartbreaking advice. You ain't breaking her heart now. Go that way. Go play on that first date in that park or whatever. Clap it up for him. We did it. We success. Help her down. So she know. Okay, perfect. All right. Well, if that's the case, we are ready for our final real one. Ladies, are you ready? Wonderful. Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's the last one.
We are ready for our final real one. Would my final real one come on in? Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. Very good. Step on a little more for me. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
Okay, my name is Errol Douglas Woods. I'm 68 years old, and I'm a retired computer scientist. Built a lot of software around the city and around the world.
Beautiful. That's amazing. We got a computer scientist in the house. Would you share with them what makes you a real one?
I try to be honest. I try to deal with the truth, primarily the truth. And I accept people for who they are.
Beautiful. Okay. Would you share with them what are you looking for in a real one?
That's a good question. I thought that I knew what I wanted, but as time is going on, I'm not sure. I like someone who's confident in themselves, that has some goal or objective they're trying to reach, believes in working hard, and loves passionately.
Beautiful. Okay. It hasn't happened to you, but in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, or red flags. What are some things you're not going to tolerate?
Dishonesty. The challenges I've always had is when I have a conversation, I can tell you the details about the truth that I'm conveying. I'm not going to say anything unless I have got backup proof. So if I can give you that and you can't accept that or you can't refute it, then that tells me there's a block there where you don't want to deal with the truth. And so for me, those blocks are they're issues.
Okay. For the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I like to do a lot of different things.
Okay. Give us three.
Travel. I like to cycle. I like to go to music festivals.
Oh, nice.
Can you share one specific one that you like a lot?
The Atlanta Jazz Festival.
That's a good
Memorial
one.
Day weekend.
Nice.
Yes.
I never miss it.
Oh, beautiful.
At
Okay.
least 2 days. I try to do all 3. But I
Okay.
do at least 2.
And it's coming up. You may have a date. You may have a date coming up at your next fest.
Great.
Okay, it would be great to have a date. All right. Well, we don't have any broken hearts, so I bet they want to get to know a little bit more about you. So let's go for some of those essential questions. Have you ever been married?
Twice.
Okay. Can you share why?
First time for 3 years.
Mhm.
Last time for 18 years. The first wife, she liked to fight. I don't fight women.
That's great.
Right.
I'm
So
proud.
so my thing is, you know, you don't respect me as a man because you're swinging on me. Right. So I had to step away from that. I told her, I said, I'm not going to live my life fighting with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So save up your money, you know, do what I can do to help you, you know, be in a good situation. And then we need to part ways.
Okay. What about the second?
The second, she was more energetic. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
She was a fashion designer. She traveled throughout the United States, outside the United States, a lot of different places. But it got to the point where she was spending more time on her fashion career than with her husband. So a lot of times, you know, she's gone to do a show. She's supposed to be back in a week. That next week I'm calling, I can't reach her. So I said, okay, do you?
Okay.
Then when she comes back, then, you know, she's got all these reasons why, you know. I said, okay, well, you know, and after a while, I said, you know what? I don't think this is what I want either.
18 years. That's
well,
that was gracious. I'm saying that's gracious, you know, to
I
extend.
try to make things work.
Okay.
And I was real busy at the time too.
Okay.
Was
So y'all were
doing
both
a lot of stuff.
Okay. All right. Very interesting. You still don't have any broken hearts. I don't like to make people, you know, go based on appearance really. So do you have an essential question you'd like to ask those ladies that could determine a heartbreak?
Can I ask all 3 of them?
Yeah, we'll go 1-to-1. Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to know if each of you knows what you really want in a man.
Okay. Let's take some steps forward. We're going to get their name, their age, and do they know what they want in a man?
That's a really good question.
Hello, my name is Jaya. I'm 51 years old, and I like a man who's very adventurous, very communicative, very intellectual, likes to travel, loves to be in integrity, honesty, loyalty. I like old school values in a man.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Let's take a step forward to this lovely lady.
Hi, I'm Carlita. I'm 59 years old. And what I'm looking for in a man is honesty, someone who likes to travel, someone who loves animals, particularly cats. And yeah, and not a liar. So.
Okay. There you go.
That's a good thing. Let's take a step forward. Name, age, and what are you looking for?
I'm Juanita. I'm 65, and I'm looking for a man that's honest, sincere, to see me as me, to go on picnics, concerts, and to travel.
All right.
Well, I'm a world traveler.
Okay. You got your passport. You have your passport.
I've had a passport for the last 40 years.
Okay. Last 40. Okay. You got your passport.
Of course I do.
Beautiful. Okay. Do y'all have a just in case passport?
Yes.
Okay. You have your
Passport.
Perfect. Okay. Just want to make sure we got some world travel. So take a step back with me. And what I may have to do, I'm going to ask to borrow the heartbreaking device of this queen, because what may have to happen is, as you face the camera, kind sir, you're going to have to break one heart based on what you just saw, what you just heard. You're going to have to break one.
I don't like to break hearts.
But that you're going to have to at this point. You got 3 and it's only a real one.
Oh boy.
I can be gracious. Do you have one more essential, like one more pressing on your heart where it's like, if they were to say this?
If you guys don't know who Anthony Mack is, he plays Captain America in the new Captain America movie, but he kind of looks like him from certain angles, and he seems really chill. So definitely, sure.
That'd be it.
Wow. Okay. How would you ladies feel about living outside of the country?
That's a great question.
Well, primarily Costa Rica.
Coast specific.
That's very interesting because I'm considering leaving the country as well. I love Costa Rica. It was high on my list. But right now it's looking like Thailand for me.
So you step forward. How do you feel about moving to Costa Rica?
Oh, that would be great. I'm, former military, so I'm used to traveling all over the world. So,
okay. Costa Rica?
Costa Rica would be nice, but your choice of Costa Rica, is it a reason why?
I have land there that I purchased in 2006, so I'm building a home there.
Okay, and you want to retire with someone there.
Good for you,
exactly. Well,
your mate.
My goal is to continue to travel the world. I love to travel.
Yes.
So that's one of my places of station. I have another one in Brazil, and I want to be here. So those are my 3 areas of rotation.
That's great. So you never get bored.
Wow, that's
right.
Wow. All right, man. You got to do it. You got to do it, Contra. You got to break one heart.
Right.
We can't delay it. So 3 right there in front of you, ABC. Are you gonna? Oh, okay. She was.
Oh.
Sorry. You still want to break that one, or she just broke? Oh, wow. Okay, that narrowed it down real quick. Okay. Well, since you just broke that one, let's talk to this lovely lady right here. So tell us why you were holding on to your heart.
He's a very interesting gentleman. He likes to travel and very sincere. Nice looking.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Why'd you break her heart?
Because he gave me
I forced you to.
I had to do one.
I'm sorry.
So I'm ex-military too.
Mm-hmm.
So when she said she was military, then that kind of, okay, we got the bond.
True.
So that's
fine. Okay. Is she someone that your type though?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Aesthetically though, she's dressed lovely queen.
Yes,
okay.
all of the women are beautiful.
Yeah, they sure are. Okay. All right. Well, let's take a step back to her that broke her own heart and figure out why that happened. So we'll wait until you come up a little more, and then we're gonna figure that out. And then kind of face the camera just a little so they see how handsome you are. Okay, great. Why'd you break your heart?
Yes. So I thought everything you were saying was really great as well. But it's the height for me mainly. I don't, as far as attraction, even though you're a very handsome guy, I don't see us holding hands and walking down the street. But you're very attractive.
I love honesty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is she someone that's your type aesthetically?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take a step forward to the queen, the military connection. We don't have to rush anything too crazy, but I do want to ask, why are you still holding on to your heart?
Because he's a nice looking gentleman and, we can relate with the military's background. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you have a final question for each other?
Ladies first.
One more thing. Do you like cats?
I love all animals. I grew up with 3 sisters and a mother. So I was always a guy that would catch the bugs or take raccoons out of the house or, whatever it was. Rather than killing things, I typically pick them up and carry them up. And cats, I've had 3.
Okay. Because I have 2 and they're my world.
Okay, so, I understand that.
Okay.
I had one cat that would wake me up at night with her on my chest, and she would give me a chest massage.
Okay.
And I thought that was the sweetest thing.
All right. Do you have a final question for her? Because if not, I'm just looking like a good. No. Oh, okay. Well, step back with me. You step back and you come to my left, your right, and then we're just gonna ask this final question. So come on back towards me.
I apologize for my walking. I'm dealing with what's called spinal stenosis.
Oh no. Okay. Hey, well, you're still a real one. You came out.
My way through it.
I love it, and thank you. I'm so glad you're here. So my final question for you two is: do both of you feel this could be a real one connection?
Sure.
I think so.
Clap it up for these two. We got a real one connection. Atlanta is killing it. Wow, we love to see it. All right, I'm going to take that mic. Very good. And your heart goes on that way to your first date. So clap it up for these two. We did it. Oh, my goodness. I am so excited about that. Very good. All right. Well, if that's the case, folks, we did it. We successfully hosted a real one in Atlanta. Can we clap it up for these two queens? These two queens, they did what they had to do. I'm so excited that they came out. What I want you to do is continue to subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. If you want to be on the next episode like these lovely ladies, why don't you fill out the link in the description, and we'd be happy to consider you for the show. We're so excited to maybe do another episode in Atlanta. Clap it up for yourselves one more time, ladies. I love you both. You are amazing. We'll see you on the next episode. Thank you.
Yeah, so just to answer your question, Kate, yeah, there are other connections if you want to just go back when it comes to this particular podcast, when it comes to the other connections that really happened. So this particular kind of episode, especially from a real one to the Atlanta version, was really interesting, especially with my feedbacks and thoughts about this particular episode too. It was really cool. It's really refreshing, especially from different from Arlette's versions too, because Arlette's versions, it has like a certain structure which is, unique to her own way, her and her husband's. But at the same time, if like you see like certain episodes from Arlette's that sounds the same when it comes to with the responses and all that, it can really just, the mind can really just get bored from that. But like when it comes to just like watching different versions of Pop the Balloon, like with our real ones, it's really refreshing because it has like a certain authenticity about it too when it comes to with that, and of course too with a different demographic as well, which is really refreshing. So I really like that, and probably, again, I'll definitely be open to just like, watching this again, probably next week with you guys, see if you guys are open to it, if you want to vote for that as well. So definitely for sure. But at the same time, let me see if I could switch to my camera real quick. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Sorry about that. There we go. So let me see if you guys could see my camera, feel free to let me know. There we go. Oh my goodness. So I'm about to post some cards for people, for anyone who's just wants like a particular kind of message. So again, if you guys ever want like a particular kind of message for today, especially for like if you're on a healing journey for your relationships, you're more than welcome to share that as well when it comes to you with this particular podcast, of course, too. So again, when it comes to with this particular podcast, just feel free to post your questions. I'll definitely put a star on it too. So closet door. Good deal, closet door. Okay, okay. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. And my place, I mean, my room specifically is a little bit messy. Well, it's not messy, but it can always get better too in the future. So definitely for sure. So if anyone wants like a message for today, when it comes to you with that, feel free to post your question. If not, I I totally understand that as well. So, oh my goodness. I had to take a sip for a second. So anyways, let's see if I could here. So if anyone else wants like a message for tonight or just like in general, if not, I could just post some cards on the collective and we can just be on our way too. So when it comes to you with that, see if people want like a message for today when it comes to you for your own healing journey or for their relationships, feel free to share. I mean, if you want me to go first, I'll definitely will pull some cards for the fun of it. So yeah, I'll pull some cards for that if you guys are open to it. So yeah, why not? So why not? Why not? So let's see here. Let's see. What can you pull? Okay, since you guys want me to go first. Okay, okay. All right. See, let me see what I did for today too. So let's see. Messages for me. It's interesting. Usually I just let other people go first or I just pull for the collective, but me going first, that's a little bit different, which I don't mind. So I'm always a generous kind of person too when it comes to like doing readings and all that as well. Okay, peace. Interesting message here, all about peace. So what is with the erotic message too when it comes to with this? So peace. Peace. What is the message with peace? And peace, 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 peace. What is the message with that? What is the message with peace? Oh shit. Worth waiting. Oh, this is a spicy message here. So worth waiting. I wonder what that all means too. Peace and worth waiting. So patience and peace. Interesting combo there. So what is the answer to these messages? I wonder. We wonder. Let's see. Wonder what happens next. Let's see if I get turn it there. See what happens here. Oh, interesting, interesting. Oh, okay, this is an interesting combo here. Oh, let me take a sip of my drink real quick. My throat is dry as a motherfucker. There we go. So interesting. I got some interesting messages here too. And it's talking about peace, patience, and just when it comes to with this messages together. And if these messages resonate with you in any kind of particular way, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts at the same time as well. So like when it comes to peace, just really finding that sense of peace, within myself that really makes sense. Because it's good to always have peace too, being those peaceful moments where you can really just gather yourself, gather your thoughts and your feelings, and just really, finding that sense of, you know, recharging basically too. So just really finding those peaceful moments to yourself to recharge, to really just gather yourself is really helpful. And especially when it comes to with patience, when it comes to with this erotic message, it's like, okay, just like, patience is a virtue. So it's kind of like being patient to things that are not happening right now, which is totally understandable as well. That's totally cool when it comes to with that, because I'm a patient person. So that's no problem with me when it comes to being patient. But at the same time, it's just like, oh, that's really good to just really being patient and to really just really honor that within myself and especially to anyone who I want to connect with too. So it's really being patient with that. And even if it doesn't happen right now too, when it comes to hooking up with somebody, which is goes back to with this message of just like, being patient. So it's like not the right time yet, or people are just going through certain things as right now too, when it comes to with that. Totally understandable. So that really makes sense too when it comes to with certain things that I'm dealing with. But when it comes to anyone who's watching this, especially for anyone who's in certain relationships or even going on a healing journey, just feel free to share if these messages hit home for you too. So yeah, interesting indeed. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. If you guys want me to do a follow-up reading with these messages, I'll definitely will pull more cards to this reading as well if you want me to do like a follow-up reading. If you guys are open to that. No pressure. What do you think? Yes or no? Yeah, actually I did. So I took that to heart and it's been working so far too. So definitely for sure. And it's going well so far. And again, like I'm a patient guy, so it's just like wherever it happens, happens. If it doesn't, that's totally cool. I'm a very genuine and understanding person. And it kind of, in ways too, it's like people kind of like, it's hard for them to really just, understand that. But once I explain it to them, they kind of, get the point. So yeah, definitely. Thank you. I appreciate that. So again, if you guys want me to do a follow-up reading with this, feel free to let me know if you want me to pull more cards on this. If not, I could just pull some cards for the collective or for you guys too. Wherever that floats your boat, wherever that comes to mind specifically. So interesting stuff here. Real interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it was a powerful reading for sure. I agree with that. It was very powerful. You'll speak a spicy reading? Okay, Michelle, I got you. I got you. All right, so Michelle wants a spicy one. You got it, girl. Shoot. You don't have to ask me twice. Shit. Okay, okay. Let's see what we got for Michelle. All right, cool, okay. Cool. I appreciate you guys' honesty. I appreciate that. I love that. So, Michelle, let's see what we got for you. What the hell? What are these bugs on? That's weird. So, Michelle. Oh, we got the fetish card, girl. Woo, you into some spicy stuff here. Hey, yo. Wonder what's happening with this one. What's the answer to this? Hold up. Wait a minute. What is the answer to this one? Let's dig deep into this with the universe. Let's sense that. Oh, you're on your wild side today, Michelle. Hold up. You got some explaining to do. Yo. But all jokes aside, though, these are really interesting messages. So when it comes to with your spicy reading, and yeah, oh snap is right. Especially for Michelle. So when it comes to with this particular reading, Michelle, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts, especially for anyone who's going on a similar path as well. So, like when it comes to with fetishes, it's so weird saying that out loud on, especially on the podcast. It's like fetishes. It's like, oh my gosh, like interests. What you like, what really ignites you or turns you on, basically too. So, when it comes to with that, just really connecting with that in a healthy way. When it comes to with this message, Michelle, when it comes to with your fetishes, and then just like the answer to that is just really going wild with that too. So wherever that floats your boat, when it comes to with your own sexuality or in your relationships, saying that respectfully, of course, too. Just really connecting with that in a really healthy way. So with sexuality, it can really just be a way for people to really just go on a healing journey to really just learn about themselves too, in a really healthy way, of course. But at the same time, when it comes to with fetish and just really going wild with that, it's like, yo, it sounds, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh snap, it sounds like this.
Sound like a porno star.
Yeah, it's like, yo, what is going on here? So really interesting stuff for you too, Michelle. If you want to explore that, you always have a choice to doing that. So I just find that really interesting. I'm trying to align these cards so you could see them properly too. So when it comes to with these two cards together, it's just some spicy, interesting stuff going on here too. So real powerful stuff going on here. Real interesting. Oh, snap is right. Yeah, I appreciate that, Melinda. And especially when it comes to being patient, it's definitely when it comes to with that. So the fro lady or anyone else too who's attracted to me and who's, in my life and destined to be with, I'm a patient man. So no pressure on me for being patient. I'm totally understanding and genuine about that too. So I appreciate that, Melinda. So yes, Michelle, to let your freak flag fly, basically, when it comes to your fetishes and just going wild. So hopefully that's helpful for you. So let me put these cards away before my podcast gets like a certain tag or something. So, anyways, let's go here. So I think the A wants me to do a collective reading too. So definitely, I will do that. So let's do a collective reading for anyone who is watching this live and watching the replay. Oh yeah. When it comes to with the tantric workshop, I'm going to another one probably on the 23rd of May. So it's like the same one that I went to last time. So I'm just gonna explore it again to see what's up, just to give you guys an update with that too. So yeah, this is the update. So when it comes to with the tantric workshop, I'm going to another one. It's happening in May, so May 23rd, which is on a Friday, and it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. See what I can learn and who I can connect with and everything else. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really cool. So definitely. So hopefully that update is helpful for anyone who's just curious about that. Kay and Michelle and all that too. Okay, Melinda. Cool. Then I'll do the collective reading last. So Melinda, gotcha. Let's see what I got for you. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. Appreciate all your support. So I like the tantric workshops. It's really fun. Definitely when it comes to meeting new people with similar interests, when it comes to with intimacy and relationships too. So it's really refreshing. It's really cool. I'm not gonna lie. It was really cool. I'm looking forward to the one that I'm going to in the next 2 weeks. I mean on the 23rd specifically. So Melinda, what we got for you? Linda. Feel this out. Linda. Oh. No way. Seriously, you got the fetish card too? What the hell? Yo, that's wild. I done shuffled this deck too. What the heck? Let me see what we got here. Hey, yo, what universe? What are you trying to tell us here? The fuck? Okay. Yo, what is going on here? Let's see. Yeah, I'm sensing that too, Kay. A lot of fetishizing here today. Nothing, not in a disrespectful way. I'm just, the card is just pointing that out. So, ooh, interesting. Okay. Got some interesting messages here, Melinda. So, let me see. I can just, put this down for a bit. So, when it comes to you with your particular reading, Melinda, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about this particular reading, or for anyone who's on a similar path, if it really resonates with you too. So when it comes to you with fetishes, it's always weird saying that. So like when it comes to you with your interests and your fetishes and all that, just really connecting with that in a really healthy way and just really exploring that for yourself, or especially to anyone who you're attracted to specifically when it comes to with your partner. And just like when it comes to with the answer to that, just really connecting with someone that you really truly care and just really exploring your fetishes with them too, if they're open to it. So it's kind of like, fetishes and just really, being with the person that you really care about. It's a fun way for anyone who's open to that to really just have a good time, basically. So, real interesting stuff here going on. So, I typed her because she forgot. Oh, okay, gotcha. So hopefully that was helpful for you, Melinda, when it comes to with your specifics reading as well. And feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too. If it really hits home for you, if it doesn't, I totally respect that as well. So feel free to share. Most interesting here. Oh, she's at your place? Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. Interesting. So, like, again, oh, you're welcome. So, like, just really exploring your fetishes with someone that you really truly care about, if you're open to it, and just really having a good time, basically, is basically what these cards are saying. Just really keeping it short and simple, you know? And you're welcome, Melinda. Much love to you, sis. It's all good. So, this is, yep. And let's see. All right, so the collective is the last one we're gonna do. So thank you, Kay, for letting us know. And the collective reading is last. So I'm gonna pull all three cards again. Then we're gonna wrap this up. So, geez. Let's see what we got for the collective for anyone who is watching this live, watching the replay, and all that good stuff as well. So let's see. Let's see. The collective. What can we learn? The collective. Anyone who's watching this, what can we learn from this week and in general as well? These cards are truly thick. Playfulness, interesting. Nothing wrong with playfulness, that's for sure. So what is the next two cards to go along with this? Playfulness. Interesting. Playfulness. Oh, orgasms. Whoa, hold up. Orgasms. Yo, that is interesting there too. So very spicy there when it comes to you with these particular messages. Interesting. What's this the last one when it comes to for this collective reading there too? Let's see what we got here. They kind of go together, playfulness and orgasmic. So really interesting. Real interesting. Let's see what's the answer to this message. What is the message to this answer? Okay. Protecting yourself. Okay. Interesting. So when it comes to with these three cards together, let me see if I could spread them apart a little bit so you guys could see them. So when it comes to with these particular messages for the collective, for anyone who is watching this live and watching a replay, if any of these messages resonate with you, especially, for your overall lifestyle, or if you're going on a healing journey, especially in your relationships with life, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about these particular messages if they really hit home for you, if you're watching this live still, or if you're watching a replay. And with playfulness is a really good way for all of us and for anyone who resonates with this message to really just bring some more joy into your life, having fun. So, however it feels to you in your body or in your life, especially how you want to bring that in your life, just really bring more playfulness into your life, even if it's the most simple things too. That is totally powerful and totally wonderful too. So, when it comes to being more playful and creative and bringing more fun into your life, is a really good way for any of us to really just bring some powerful healing, to really just learn more about ourselves, to recharge our energy, and all the above as well. And when it comes to with orgasmic, just really connecting with that joy too. So when it comes to being orgasmic, is just really a really powerful way for all of us to really just connecting with our joy, basically. And not in a sexual way, it can really just be more than that, but also just really taking the time for yourself to really just connecting with your joy, doing the things that you love to do. It could be from the most simplest things when it comes to with, probably watching your favorite show, playing your favorite video game. It could be from just knitting. It could be even just by taking a simple drink, or even just like with your partner also, if you're married, if you're in a serious relationship, or just really connecting with that kind of energy, really just doing things together with people that with someone that you care about, with your partner, or if you're by yourself, just really doing the most creative and simple things that really just bring you joy, that really just give you that kind of orgasmic feeling, if that really makes sense to you, anyone who's really resonates with this powerful message here. But at the same time, just always protect yourself, protecting your energy, protecting yourself too, first and foremost, even if it's just like with someone that you are being intimate with, just always wearing that kind of protection when it comes to with that, whether you're a man or a woman, just really creating that sense of protection, protecting yourself is a really powerful way for all of us to not just deplete ourselves, to not, be in a really dangerous situation that you can't get out of, and just really protecting yourself in every aspect, energetically, emotionally, physically, mentally, and even spiritually too, and financially also. So when it comes to with that, the damn. Yes, indeed. How about whoever wants like a rebel card next, just for laughs? Okay, you want a rebel card? I mean, I could do that for you guys too if you want to add some laughter to that. Oh shit! Haven't used this deck in a bit, so you ask and you shall receive. Let's see what we got with this rebel cards here. Because usually I haven't used these in quite some in lately, but if you guys want me to pull some rebel card, a rebel card for you, I'll definitely go do that for the collective. Protecting your, yeah, definitely protecting your deck and your heart. Yeah, definitely, especially for men and especially for anybody, especially. Oh, for sure, for sure. So let's see. What is the rebel cards got here too? Oh shit, that's fucked up. Yo, that's fucked up. Hold up, let me see if I could share this message here. Hold up, this card got me fucked up. Let me see if I could put it on this screen with you guys too. So when it comes to with the rebel cards that I'm about to share, and this is the card that I got. It says you look like a shit show. If you guys could see it. When it comes to with this message, and it says you look like a hot mess. You need to clean yourself up. So if you're feeling stinky, or if you're feeling kind of funky, energetically, physically, mentally, spiritually, and all that, just really clean yourself up. Wash your ass or anything like that too. Just really just doing that for yourself in every aspect to really just clean yourself up. And that's a really powerful way for all of us to really just to take care of ourselves. Self-care, basically. Self-care is not all about just like drinking smoothies and all that stuff. It's all about just like clean yourself up, basically, too. So when it comes to with this particular message here, too, and especially for anyone who resonates with that as well, just really clean yourself up, basically, too, when it comes to with this particular message here that you guys can see. Yes, wash that ass. Use like a washcloth or something that can really just clean out the dead skin, the funky, smells and all that, especially. So yes, wash that ass, especially. I agree with that, Michelle. And if you look like a hot mess, this is a really powerful message. You really just clean yourself up. There's nothing wrong with that. So when it comes to what this message, just really clean yourself up physically, mentally, energetically, in every aspect too, in a really genuine and powerful way. And really just putting your own spin to it as well. So definitely, for sure. For the collective here too, for anyone who resonates with this message as well, and especially to all the messages here too, for this collective reading. So, okay. All right, monthly shower. All right, cool. So with that being said, I am about to wrap it up here when it comes to with this particular kind of podcast. I'm about to get something to eat just to, take care of my own energy. But I appreciate you guys for being here to really just watching a different version of Pop the Balloon, having open discussions about certain topics. And I appreciate you guys too. And again, happy Mother's Day to all you lovely moms out there too, in America, South America, Africa, Middle East, Europe, certain parts of Asia, all parts of Asia too, especially in Australia, and to all the fur babies out there too in the animal kingdom who are moms as well. So shout out to all the awesome moms out there who are doing powerful things, for their families and for themselves, and especially for their, kids too, first and foremost. So I'm looking forward to hang out with you guys next week, next Saturday, and hope you guys take care. Have an awesome Mother's Day weekend. Hope you guys get spoiled with gifts and celebrations and everything else too. So again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there too. My sister, my aunts, and of course too, my lovely mom who's a guardian angel and my manager in spirit too. So happy Mother's Day to you, Mom. I haven't forgotten. And I'm gonna make a smoothie in her honor tomorrow too. So just really keeping it simple. She loved mango smoothie, so I'm gonna do that for my mom tomorrow when it comes to in the morning, and just really having a chill day. So yes, thank you for being here. Shout out to UK, Belinda, Michelle, Cecily, all you lovely people who are watching this live and watching the replay. Yes, love you too, Melinda. Happy Mother's Day to you, Michelle, Cecily, all the moms out there too who are subscribed to this channel as well. So yes, much love to all you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So it's like a really powerful way to just really continue to honor my mom. So when it comes to with that. Oh yes, definitely. Shout out to your mom as well, okay, when it comes to with that. So definitely, for sure. Mm-hmm. And if anyone gives you any kind of crap for really just being like a single mom or for like a mom in general, just tell them these haters, for anyone who's got like a certain way about moms or even particularly single moms too, just tell them this.
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah, just tell them like, you know what? You don't like me being a single mom and for anything else or just being a mom in general, just tell them this to all the haters out there.
Shut up, bitch!
And you know what? Even if you tell them like this as well.
Shut your bitch ass up!
And if they still didn't get the message, you just gotta boot them out of your lives like this.
Get the fuck out of here!
Or you just gotta, tell them a certain way too. Like a legendary person says like this.
People don't like how you be yourself. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy through on their lips. That's all you do.
That's all you do. Yes, give them the boot. If people like act weird towards you because you're a mom too, so you just gotta give them the big boot like this.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta give them the boot. Give them the boot. And you know what? Just make a promise to yourself to honor yourself as a powerful mom who's doing like a powerful things for their family, for themselves, and especially, for their kids like this. Just making a promise to yourself.
And that is a promise.
Yeah, I gotta get dynamic up in here. Undertaker style. So anyways, yes, indeed. The Bernie Mac is your favorite? Oh, yes, Bernie Mac. Yes. If people don't like the accept you for being who you are, just tell them this.
People don't like how you be yourself. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy through on their lips. That's all you do.
That's all you do. God damn it. So, yes, give him the boot. Yes, exactly, kid. Give him the fucking boot. Big boot style, like Vegeta and Undertaker, like this.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he can really just style on him like this. Oh, yeah. So, yes, thank you. Shout out to all you guys, too. And again, thank you guys for hanging out with me and everything else. And I'm looking forward to hanging with you guys next week and really listening to your Mother's Day weekend stories, too. So, you guys take care. Live your best lives. Have an awesome weekend. And again, just continue to be who you are as men and women, as awesome mothers and fathers out there, and genuine, healthy human beings taking care of your communities, people that we love, and ourselves especially. And I'll see you guys next week. So, and if you guys ever want to reach out to me on social media, check out my website, the Blissful Heroes Community, and so much more. You know where to find me on my links when it comes to with that. And of course, also, if you guys ever want to check out the playlist that we just watched too, when it comes to with the Pop the Balloon by A Real One, feel free to check out the playlist too. It's in the chat, but for those who are watching a replay, it's linked in the description below. So if you want to check out the playlist, feel free to do so. And yes, much love and many blessings.